Okay, so this is gonna be a short video. I just want to talk about trading, and why is everyone doing it? Because to me, it feels like the stupidest thing in the world. Um, I'm not just gonna come from an Islamic perspective here, because a lot of people are trading, but in my eyes, this is just from a logic perspective and a reasoning perspective. I just want to say that what trading boils down to is that you're essentially guessing if the market is going to rise or if it's going to go up, if a stock is going to go up or if it's going to go down, and you cannot influence the markets. You have no control over it. The stock is volatile. You don't actually have it until obviously like there's no physical. You don't have the physical gold. You don't have the physical dollar. Anything that you're trading, it's not physical. So I just want to say that me personally, I would never trade. I don't think it's needed. I feel like the stock market is so stupid and it's something created by the central banking system. Because in the beginning, we used to use gold as a currency and silver, dinar, and then after that it became receipts of these gold, and then after that they were like, forget the receipts, it's just going to be paper. And then now it's not even paper, it's like laminated paper. But anyway, that's how the banking system was actually developed. Now, what did the stock market do? In the 70s, Ronald Reagan actually, the US dollar was tied to the gold currency, and now it's been tied to the markets. So what that basically means is that when the market is affected, the dollar is affected, which we already knew. It's not standardized to the gold currency, because gold is a rare earth mineral. It's always going to go up. It's never going to change. But because of things affecting the market, the rates will always change, as much as they try to keep them the same. Unless you're China and you're communist, then obviously that yuan is staying stable for the rest of its life, because of the dictatorship. Now, coming to trading, that's an overview on the stock market in terms of what's happening. I just want to say that this is such a big issue in my community. It seems like no one wants to work hard anymore. Everyone wants to learn trading, because it's one of the easiest things to do. And at the same time, you are guessing. You're guessing about what's going to happen next. And in my eyes, that's placing a bet. Now, there's so many conditions that come into it. Isn't it better to just stay away from what's haram? Isn't it better to just stay away from it? Yes, you can make so much money, but coming from an Islamic perspective, the way that you make money through a job is through providing a service. You work, you work in customer service, or you work in food service. All of these things, you're working for your employer and then you're making money. Even if you're self-employed, you're still working and you're providing a service to your customers. That's always how the world works. In the Muqaddimah, by Ibn Khaldun, he speaks about different crafts, and how these are ways people live. You can be a carpenter, you can be a plumber, etc., etc. So in that book, he speaks about all these different crafts, and how they are useful to society. And when I was reading that, it was really interesting, because not once was anything to do with banking spoken about. So this idea of central banking and is all comes from a Western influence. And yes, the Muslims are trying to play the game, to get rich, but at the same time, a lot of the time, quick money is not halal. And if you're sitting on your phone, placing bets, you guessing about what's going to happen next, what's the difference between that and sports betting and sports gambling? Because gambling is so prevalent nowadays. I feel like, in my opinion, this is just another way to get people to gamble, and they gamble on the stock market, especially through insider trading. Donald Trump is the biggest insider, and he gets all of his cohort to start placing bets on the stock market, and he plays it like a fiddle. And these are the people getting rich. Yes, the Muslims are trying to play the stock market and get rich, but at the same time, I just don't feel like it's a halal way to get income, and that comes to the reason of making your money should be through a service like a taxi service, or etc., etc. And I know it's such a detailed topic and this is such a small opinion, but yeah, let me know what you guys think about it, because from a logical perspective, I just don't understand it. I don't understand how people make money like that. Yes, and in my eyes, you're just betting and you're just guessing, and it's not something that any Muslim should do. But obviously, I'm not a scholar, so if you have some fatwas, then let me know, and I'll look into it. So put that in the comments. yeah, let me know. Thank you.